Again, Hastings College leading the Jimmies 1-0. And again, that first and only score came in the 4th minute of action here. Scored by number 3 from Hastings of Jackson Brown. Again, we thank you for, catching the game here with us today on the Stretch Internet live stream here for Jamestown. Again, my name is Conrad Volch from Sports Information, and it's always a pleasure to bring you whatever the action is in whatever sport. So, we begin the second half. Again, the Jimmy started with possession since Hastings got it in the first half. And Hastings' goal they need to protect is over near the scoreboard while the Jimmies move down near the ravines. And we'll see what happens here, if the Jimmies can still hang tough and get that equalizer, or if Hastings will pull away as they often do in previous games. As I said earlier, the trends for the Jimmies have not been nice. The last 6 games these teams have played, Jimmies have scored 4 total goals, and Hastings has scored 23. So, odds are stacked very much against the Jimmies, but you know what? Sometimes that's what you need to fuel a game. And this one's sent into Fairtlow. Fairtlow, and the player is down. And that'll be a foul against Hastings. So kicking the free kick here, looks like it's going to be between Max Gross and Frankie Parkinson. The last time they were in this lineup was Max Gross and Hendrik Roman. The ref instructing the 2-man wall to move back. Because they can be there, but they can't be right on the ball. And it will be Parkinson. Oh, just over the outstretched head of Pike. That was a missed opportunity there for the Jimmies. And the Jimmies will have to play catch-up again as Hastings is driving down the field. It's into Panther. Panther sends this one high. Great defensive play there by Alex Alco Hernandez. He had to jump into the heavens to go defend that one, but he saves it. Gets back to Hastings at midfield. This one finds its way up ahead there to Stegging. Attempted slide tackle was missed there by Hernandez. This one sent in. Cut off! Good cut-off move there by Adachi. And the Jimmies, again, protecting their goalkeeper. Hamer's only faced 1 shot. Has shot on goal and did let it go through. But nonetheless, Jimmies have been very good at spreading their defense around. But that Hastings defense strong as well and not letting them into their own zone. Oh, that one, a mishap there. It's taken by Valle. Can Valle find an opening? It's over to the side for Gross. Gross tried to get it back to Parkinson, but could not get there. Hernandez able to save it. It's into Pike. Pike being held on. And that's a whistle. That's a foul against the Broncos. And Pike was getting draped all over by the defender. And we'll have a free kick here from the far sideline, taken by Frankie Parkinson. We'll see if he plays it conservative or tries to play it in. Last one he went pretty conservative. We'll see what kind of magic Parkinson has here. This one sent in towards the middle, hit back, saved there by Gross. Gross will fire, but it is too high. It's a right idea by Gross, but it goes into the uprights. And that's Jimmy offense is starting to click now. They looked really rusty in the first half. Defense was bonkers all over the place. But ever since that 4th minute, they've been hanging true, helping bail out their goalkeeper, and they're starting to play a decent game here. Again, this is the home opener for the Jimmy men's team. First home game here for Connor Campbell as head coach. Jimmys are 2-3-1 on the season, while the Broncos are 2-1-1. This one up ahead to Parkinson. This one sent ahead by Hernandez into Fairtlow. Fairtlow just gets driven to the ground, no whistle. Whistle is finally called. So Fairtlow goes flying into the turf, and a foul is called on the Broncos, so another free kick opportunity here for the Jimmies. Coach for the Broncos beside himself. And looks like we're going to have that. Looks like Parkinson is going to take the kick. He's talking with Gross on the game plan for that. This one is hit in, hit back. And Knuckle will send this one long for the Broncos. And this one is back to Hamer. So this one back to Castillo. He has returned to action. Glad to see he's okay. This one into Fairtlow. Will Fairtlow get by? No. Another late whistle. Oh, my goodness. It's offsides on the Jimmies, but the Jimmies are right on the cusp, I feel like, of trying to get that equalizer. And before that whistle was called, good-handed push away there by Brendan Daly. Was in an awkward position, but was able to get it away. So they find Brown on the left side. He sends this one in. And this one finds its way back over to Tyler Macy. Hendrick trying to cover there, as is Gross. Jimmy's get it away. And it still remains with the Broncos. So now we're into the 53rd minute. My brain couldn't math for a second. I do apologize. Good thing I wasn't a math major, because I'd be sitting there in school teaching your kids 2 + 2 is 17, and we don't want to do that. So good thing I don't do that. So a throw in here for the Broncos. Again, the wind affecting that side of the field. This one finds its way back to Gross. Gross keeps it in, but it's over to Murphy. Pike comes in. Pike takes it away. And they find Parkinson. Parkinson, what will he do? He's got a man on his back. He sends it high, but oh my goodness, it's through the upright. Parkinson broke free for a minute. Jimmies are right there and just cannot cash in. Momentum, we feel like, is going towards the Jimmies here in the second half. They're just trying to get it going. So the Broncos back in their own zone. Coming in as Pike, nearly blocked it there from Daly. And Hastings sending it long. Frickle headed it away. It's up to Hamer. Hamer rolls it forward. They send it across here to Castillo. Castillo up ahead to Fairtlow. Fairtlow sends it across the field to Gross. Gross will move ahead. Gross into Valle. Valle gets the spin free. He's up to the... He sends it in. It's cut off. He was looking for Pike. Jimmies are right there. They're just trying to find an open plan spot there. And this one gets over to Castillo. You can hear the Jimmy sideline cheering their team on, doing whatever they can to keep these guys motivated. Because this game is only 1-0. That's a good sign. So this one's sent long, but is out of bounds. And the team urging their guys, keep playing. A lot of game left. Now we're into the 55th minute, or 56th minute here. No foul. Oh my goodness. There's players everywhere, all over the field. I think a whistle was called. I couldn't hear from all the way over here. A little pushing and shoving after the action. And we'll have a free kick awarded to the Jimmies. So Max Gross will attempt the free kick here for the Jimmies. This one's sent in long. Good ball. It's batted in. Oh, my goodness. Ugh. That one goes off the left post. Perfectly placed ball. They had it into Hendrik Roman. He tried to pass it to the side, but it went right off the left post. And the Jimmies still maintain possession and will have the corner. So Frankie Parkinson will kick the corner for the Jimmies. And a right-footed kicker here. Everybody's moving around. It's up in the air and headed away. Fairtlow blasting in to try and salvage it. And it's off a... Oh, my. I thought it went off a Bronco player, but the referees call it off a Jimmy. And it's Bronco ball. So the Broncos moving it around here. It's still in their own zone. Pike jumped in front of it on a slide tackle there. Fairtlow is chasing it down. Will he get there? And Hernandez is there, but he gets shoved out of the way. And another foul committed by the Broncos. Oh, my goodness. There's another call there in favor of the Jimmies. Jimmies will get another free kick here. And you've got to feel that one of these times it's going to sink in to that goal, but as to when that is, we just don't know. But that momentum is going in the Jimmy favor thus far. And Gross will kick it up in there. It's headed away there. Aaron Pike is able to do it, and it slides right past the left post again. Still remains 1-0 Hastings. And the ref will stop play here. Connor Campbell talking to the head referee about a dispute on the goaltender. Looks like they got a warning for doing countdowns on the sideline. This one's sent long by Daly. Headed up is Diego Valle. What a move there. And offsides. Right idea, offsides. Again, as I said in last game, offsides is a big killer. You think you have something built up and has a good move on, but offsides will kill it every single time. Good move there by Parkinson. Finds its way back to Knuckle. And no call is there. Oh, my goodness! Frickle just stuck his whole right leg out. I don't know how it's still in its socket. He cut that pass off amazingly. This one falls in front of Valle. Valle trying to get around the corner. And he's tripped up, but no whistle. So he's tripped up right at the back line. Jimmy still maintained possession. They will have a corner kick. Frankie Parkinson will kick the corner kick for the Jimmies. And we're now into the 61st minute here of action in the second half. Parkinson kicking it up and high. It's headed up in the air by Murphy. Headed long that time by James. Fairtlow sending it back deep into the Jimmy territory. Castillo is forced to send it back to Hamer. Got a substitution waiting to come in for the Jimmies. This is number 21 of Gio Casero. This one gets sent in. Can Aaron Pike chase it down? It's into the box. Pike looking for an open man. He's got Fairtlow. He just mishandles it. And we got a whistle. So a foul committed by the Jimmies. There'll be a free kick opportunity here for the Broncos. That one sent high by Daly. It's over there to James. Or Brown, excuse me. This one up to Knuckle. Knuckle sending this one long. And this one's sent high into the air. Not sure who's going to go get it. It's headed away by a Bronco. Knuckle with a spin move. And this one covered up by Alex Hamer. So Alex Hamer got tested. He's able to stand tall. And it's moved over to Adachi. Castillo over to Hamer. Hamer up ahead to Frickle. This one taken up the right side. Pushed ahead for Pike. And that one stays with the Jimmies. Trying to get through was Hendrick. He gets stood up by two players. Looked like he banged knees with somebody. Hamer sends it flying the other way, and it's caught in the stands. As the wind's starting to kick up here late into the evening. Driving here is the Broncos. And two subs getting ready to come in for the Jimmies. Number 21 of Gio Casero, and number 15 of Remy Weeble. The Jimmy players and coach trying to get the attention of the ref, and they do. And substitution finally coming in for the Jimmies. This is Remy Weeble. He'll replace Hendrick Roman. So a throw in here for the Broncos, a high throw. Good ball there. we got another foul. Looked like Aaron Pike got hit in the back. This one up to Gross. Gross, good pass over to Castillo. Castillo with the long ball. And it is cut off there by, that one was cut off there by Matthew James before it could get into Pike. This one sent in high. It's up for Valle. Oh, the sideways kick doesn't work. And it goes sailing into the top net. He's used that move before to score. It didn't work. So Eric Fertlow will come off. And Gio Casero will replace him. Jimmy still maintain possession here as Hernandez will throw it in. And unable to get to that was Weibel. So it'll go back to the Broncos. We're into the 67th minute here. Daly will kick it off for the Broncos. Long ball past midfield. It's back over to Gross. Gross gets away. What a move by Max Gross. Oh my goodness. It's another offside. Oh my goodness. And a yellow card issued to Aaron Pike because he went and attempted to score after the fact. Can't do that. So that's 3 yellow cards now on the Jimmies. The ref will come over and talk to the Hastings head coach. But so after all the confusion and delay and whatever the heck is going on, we're going to have a free kick from the the Hastings zone. And this one is collected by the Broncos, but saved by Alex Hamer. Looked like that one was going to fly in for a second Hastings goal. This one sent long by Castillo. Just missed Pike. Pike looked like he had contact made. This one finds its way up to Gross. Gross looking for an open man. That one sent away by Murphy, but it finds its way. It's up in the air, but too high again. That's about 4 balls now that have gone into the uprights. Still 1-0 Hastings. So this one collected here by Gross. He gets bodied there. Hastings still got some good passes and touches here. That one cut off there by Parkinson finds its way over to the left side. It's taken away again there. Parkinson was there. Weibel is also there. Again, Hastings having their way here. This one's sent in here. Couple substitutes waiting to come in for the Broncos. Again, Hastings having their way with the passes here. But luckily for them, Hernandez was able to kick it away before any further danger happened. And that's called in favor of the Jimmies. As subbing in for the Broncos will be number 15 of Ryan Lewis and number 9 of Lucas Goetz. They'll come in with about 21 minutes remaining here. That'll be the 69th minute. 70th minute. There we go. My math is starting to work somewhat. Not too much. Clock's still running. Some clock mishap there. And that one pushed away by Hastings. Still remains Jimmy Ball, as in position there to try and make a play was Gio Casero. And this will be a corner. Frankie Parkinson will step up for the corner kick for the Jimmies. Parkinson with two hands in the air. Sends it in to Valle. Back to Parkinson. Parkinson's held up. Another whistle will be in favor of the Jimmies once again. So it looks like we're going to have a stoppage of play. There's going to be a free kick here. So Gross will kick the free kick from all the way on the other side of the field. Parkinson had to come to the other side to try to get looked at. It's like he had a war wound on his knee. Trying to attend to him as fast as they can. So the ref said Frankie Parkinson had to come off the field, and Hendrik Roman is now back in. So Parkinson will go back over to the substitution box. I don't even know anymore. This is too confusing. But nonetheless, a free kick opportunity again for the Jimmies. This one hit sent high and sent backwards. And Hastings controls it from midfield, and they're in a hard charge. Jimmies kick it back. It finds its way to Pike. Still over to Adachi. Adachi finding, he's trying to get up to Casero. Adachi once again. Good move there. Hit up into the air. Pushed back. Castillo coming from nowhere and heads it there. Still controlled by Hastings. Jimmy's trying to spread every way across they can. That'll go back to the Jimmies. So Frankie Parkinson will come back in. So after the confusion over there as he was trying to get his knee cleaned off, Hendrik Roman comes back off for the Jimmies. That one finds its way to Gross. It's headed up into the air. Who's going to get to it? That one sent long. Hamer coming out to collect it. Will he get there? Oh, my goodness. We've got an open net. Hamer gets back in time. It's up into the air and moves away to safety. It's a huge risk when you come out of your box like that. Luckily for the Jimmies, he was able to get back, and it went to the other side. Castillo will move it ahead, cut off there by Brown. And now it's over to Lewis. Lewis just came on a few minutes ago. That one cut off there by Valle. It makes his way over to Pike. Pike could not get it past Murphy. So now they send it into Stegging. Good move there by, I think that was Hernandez. It is Hernandez. Broncos still on the attack. They move it ahead from midfield. In control of it is Martinez. Martinez tried to sell something. He's writhing in pain on the ground. He's grabbing that right ankle. And we will have a stoppage for an injury. So we looks to be all right is Goats. We'll have a free kick opportunity here for Murphy. And Murphy sending this one high. That one hit back. Another whistle. Another foul committed by the Broncos. And another stoppage. What will the ref call now? And we've got a yellow card out of his pocket. So yellow card issued to number 8, Gorka Martinez. I believe that's 4 or 5 yellow cards in total on the game for either team. And we're still in the 76th minute. That one just missed out of the air by Valle. It finds its way to Frickel. Frickel trying to send it across the field. Chasing it down is Hernandez, but it's covered up there by Sturging. And it's Bronco ball. Good defense there by the Jimmies. That'll be Bronco possession again as it went last touch to Jimmy. So the Broncos will get a corner kick here off the leg of Ross Murphy. Murphy with a missiling shot there, and it goes sailing out of bounds and into the parking lot. It hits a vehicle. Hope that vehicle has insurance, but that's okay. So we got some subs coming in for the Jimmies. Eric Fairtlow coming back in. He'll replace Gio Casero. And back on the field again, Hendrick Roman. He'll replace number 19 of Frankie Parkinson. This one sailed high into the air. Goes deep into the Broncos zone. That one's sent back. Cut off by Hernandez. Hernandez trying to dance around. Gets it taken away. Jimmies are trying to spread every which way. Looked like a player sold, trying to grab his ankle. They still play on. And that's a call in favor of the Jimmies. Some more craziness going down here at the UJ Turffield complex. Ball went flying down the other side of the field. Frickle had to go chasing it down. And when sails high into the air, it finds Gross, but goes out of bounds. So a long throw in here for the Broncos. Headed down by Gross, but this one's sent deep into the Jimmy zone. Castillo able to head it back over to Hamer. This one is ahead to Frickle. Frickle tried to send it to Hernandez, but it's cut out of the air by Stegging. Dachi on the defense here against Goetz. Hernandez able to take it away, but it goes right over to Knuckle. That one's sent wide left. So Adachi with possession now for the Jimmies, sending this one into Fairtlow. Fairtlow sending this ahead. Can Hernandez get there? Hernandez sending it into the air. And Brown sending it back. Controlled by Hastings. Ben Sletto waiting to come back in. And Broncos just wide right. The wide shot there by Ryan Lewis. And a substitution coming in for the Jimmies. Number 22 of Ben Sletto will come in and replace number 30 of Alex Acco Hernandez. So Sletto saw some time in the first half. And then still getting passed around here for the Broncos. Back in here for Stegging. Brown sent it back in over to Lewis. And this one is over to Martinez. So this one back into Lewis once again. And back to Stegging. And Broncos doing very well at passing the ball around. Got some good touches. Lewis will send it knocked away by Castillo. This one's sent in. This is Valle. Valle's got a head of steam. He's still going. Jimmy's remain on side. He takes off again. And he gets that one given away. The Broncos retake possession. That one goes out of bounds. And the Jimmies will have a throw in. Into the 82nd minute here at the turf field. Sletto will throw it, or not Sletto. Gross will throw it in for the Jimmies. Finds Valle. Valle gets tackled. And it's just another common foul. So another free kick opportunity here for the Jimmies. Seems like they've had a lot here. Question is will they finally put one in the goal? They've had every call their way thus far this second half. That one sent in. It's in! It's in! Goal! Goal! It's a goal! The Jimmies have equalized it! Oh my God! Oh my God! Finally! The Jimmies cash in the 83rd minute. Oh my God. I told you they were ready to put it in. It felt like it all this whole half, and by golly, they did. We are tied at 1. I'll bring you some statistics in just a moment when I find some. That was scored by Aaron Pike. Got another player down. So Aaron Pike came through in the 82nd minute for the Jimmies. Seemed like an eternity ago. But the Jimmies are right back in it. As we are now entering the 83rd minute. Can the Jimmies go ahead? It's right there! It's in! It's in! Goal! 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 Oh my goodness! It's pandemonium on the sideline! It took this long, but it was worth it! Oh my God! Woo! I can't even believe that! Oh my goodness! I don't even know who scored that. I'm about to find out. Oh my goodness. That is insanity. The Jimmies have been down since the 5th minute of the game, and they've scored 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. Wow. This is unbelievable. That one was scored by Frankie Parkinson, assisted by Eric Fairtlow. I thought it was Parkinson, but man, those numbers are so hard to read. So Parkinson comes through just 1 minute later. And man, this is a whole different game. Who would have thought this? I don't know. But we play on. The Jimmies have brand new life. They're going crazy on the sideline. Still got some game to play. And they finally cash in after being down all night. Jimmy's still trying to keep it away. That one fired in, but blasted to the corner. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, it was 1-0 until the 82nd minute. Goal was scored by Aaron Pike, and then just a mere minute later, in the 83rd minute, goal was scored by Frankie Parkinson, assisted by Eric Fairtlow. And Parkinson, it was just him and the goalkeeper. All he had to do was put it in, and by golly, he did that. And if you missed that, I'm sorry, but it's been just pandemonium here at the UJ Turf Field complex. Jimmy's just got to protect it. That's Hamer catching it. Jimmy's got 6.5 minutes to get to the end, and we'll see if they can hold on. Oh, my goodness. So Murphy taking it down. That one goes sailing out of bounds. Still Jimmy Ball. Jimmy's will throw it in. So the referee's sorting everything out here. This will be a throw-in by Max Gross. Oh, my goodness. So this one makes it in. Aaron Pike fighting for the ball. No whistle. And there's a trip. Valle goes flying into the turf. We have another stoppage of play. What is the ref going to call? He's got the yellow card out of his pocket. Who's he going to call it on? I think that one's on